Bonjour. Bonjour, and welcome to Clair Obscur Expedition 33, or Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I'm over in Windows. I have somewhat stable frames over 60, which is what I'm recording at, so you guys should be fine. I did some tweaking. Now that we're here, let us learn some skills. Deals low single lightning damage, one hit, but that just marks it. Applies mark, and it won't tell me what mark is, which is nice. And then there's this, which recovers 50% health and dispels status effects. What can I get for her? I can get her Electrify, which does that. That gives me healing, and that deals low earth damage. I'm gonna try and get at least one of each for her. Oops. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. And for him, I think I'll go with that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. And how many points do I have? 6. He'll definitely need more health. And I'll give him one there. Lock that in. And then for her, she has 3 points available, so I'll need 1, 2, and then I'll go with that there. Alright. And now we should be good to continue the fight. I think we're supposed to go this way, so there we go. Actually, I'm not attacking. I have to go into my skills, and I have to apply powerful to her and myself, naturally. She's going to go with the Ice Lance. And then we have to dodge, which is... I hit the wrong button. I hit the parry button. But that's fine. Because he's dead now. Now she has another ability. But we'll get to that next time. Next time we find somewhere to... Huh. I also have an overlay that I can see that you guys can't see, so I know what my frames are, what my latency, what my GPU is, all that fun stuff. I have not been brushing up on my French, so you're still going to have to deal with that. All right, so that goes up. Where does this go? This goes to something. Or did we already deal with this last time? And now that enemy is gone forever. I feel like we already dealt with that. I could be wrong. It's been a few days since I played. I bet you it's the paintress. Speaking of which, because so on Windows, what's nice is that I can adjust my graphics card so I can actually see things without the driver issues. And I will do some editing on the last one, but you'll have already seen it, and I can point out where the driver issues are, so you understand why I swapped over to Windows for this. But I can fine tune it a little bit more, and I don't have to worry about driver issues as much on this side. I'm curious how much Lumiere Assault does, so... Oh, that's not who I wanted to fight. Alright, let me see her skills real quick. Ice Lance takes up the whole thing. Okay, it'll be fine. Parry is E. Q is dodge. Oh, jeez. That was a bad parry. There's another one. I didn't even see him. Alright, well, that's fine. I can get rid of this guy. So, let's do that then. Okay. That wasn't a good run, but it's okay. We're alive. Why am I dipping below 60 frames on that? That's fine. It's okay. Oops. But for everything should be looking and feeling a lot more stable. And a lot smoother. Okay, so I went where I think there... I went where I thought I was supposed to. I keep hearing her sing, "Don't be afraid." And then I don't understand what else she says. Oh, it's one of these. I don't like these. The reason I don't like those is because I feel like you should hit the space bar to jump between them, but you don't. You hold the W. That's interesting. I think it's tired. Maybe they attacked it. Why'd she cut out there? So what's interesting is the cutscenes are capped at 30 frames. For anyone who didn't see that, it was enlighten, light, I need light. That's what it said. I'll try and voice it a little bit. I would never plunge others into darkness. I was painted to bring light. Paintress? Yes, she painted me. Help me find light. And now it's all sad. And that's from Expedition 1. Well, let's rest first. Then we can upgrade the attributes. 1, 2, 3. Learn those skills, girl. Go for Earth. And then we'll go for healing. Now that we've done that, what happens if I do this? Your light. Oh, mistress. I sit in darkness awaiting your light. You mean the paintress? What does she want to do to you? She marked a path that we must walk, but here I sit in darkness. Without light, I cannot follow her. Follow where? What kind of light? A pure light. I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Something flammable, then. Shine. I need to shine. Alright. I'll get you some alcohol eventually. We will come back. The game is running much smoother now. Sure. This way first. I see money. Not money. A picto. I don't like them when they're green. Ugh. Okay, that's that one done. Nice. Ooh, I think that's something for her. A light rim. A lighter rim. Yeah, that is for her. Nice. Well, now I want to know what's up there. Look, another one. Oh no, there are 3 of them. And 2 of them fly. Alright. Oh, that's different. Of course it dodged. Of course it dodged. I thought I had parried that one. I hit the parry button. But that's fine. I did see something over here. Alright, interesting. Can't remember the button. Is it... It's not that one. Oh, that's what it is. It's that one, I think. Inventory. Alright, I don't know if you're seeing it on your end. It doesn't look like it, but I'm experiencing some minor flickering. And let me just double check something real quick. There we go. The flickering might just be refresh rate, but I think I fixed it. A journal from Gustav's apprentices. Not what I'm looking for. So that's not what I was looking for at all. It's not T. It's not that one. It's not that one. How do I change his... There we go. Picto. 50% base increased base attack, which would be nice. And then burning shots will go to her. Nice. Cool. I hit him. Whatever. Oh no. I thought I had dodged that. I dodged that for sure. One, two, three items. Small revive on her. Okay, that's interesting. Ice Lance. Sure, that one. That at least knocks one of them out. I thought I had parried that one. That's her down. No one's dodged. Oh. Oh, I should have... Alright. Huh. I have an idea of what we could light. Oh, I didn't even see that. Good thing I came back. Hello. I think I have something for you, Jar.
Shine. I need to shine. Do you bring the light? Without light, I cannot follow where she leads.
Maybe this'll help.
Oh, gone are the days when I wandered in darkness. Soon I shall shine. Light it. Help me shine. Make me whole.
Oh, okay. There.
Oh, this light. Long I have awaited this light. I must join the others. Lead me, mistress,
Hmm.
for the future, shrouded in darkness.
Hmm. Please go on.
Well, please, mistress, capture light. My light. I caught only a glimpse.
The rest must have burnt out.
How unfortunate. Though I am sure now I can reach her. I felt my mistress guiding me. I could almost hear her. I must have more light to understand what she asks of me. Shine. I need to shine once more.
Hmm. Perhaps. Well, while these guys are out for the count, because I haven't rested yet, let's do a little bit more exploration. Because I have a feeling... There we go. I hit the wrong button again. Another revive tint. That's nice. Then we go up here, and then we see a flag from Expedition 7 and what looks to be a boss arena. Okay. Now up here, there's another fight to be had. Twould seem. Of course. 1, 2, 3. I dodged that, but okay. I parried that, but okay. Items. Uh, what is... That's not what I'm looking for. What's the button? Is it... No. Once again, I must ask what the button is. There we go. Just in case we run into anything. I really should have done that before, but I can upgrade weapons. There's way up there as well. The music is very choral. It's very church-like, which is interesting. Well, upgrade attributes. Well, that makes this easy. 1, 2, 3. I like an even spread, even if that may not be the most optimal way of upgrading. I can... Sure, why not? And I can fast travel. Rest and get everything. I have a feeling I'm about to get into a huge fight. Well, he's dead. What did I tell you? Boss fight. It is big. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I was not prepared for that at all. Some enemies have shields that protect them. Each shield completely blocks one hit. That's fantastic. Okay. Medium lightning damage to random enemies, 2 to 6 hits. Um, let's just do Thunderfall, shall we? I know we get increased damage from the other thing, but let's do this. Just because I want to see what this does. That's not bad. Damn. Alright. Alright, I've got 6. I don't have overcharge yet, so we're going to do that one right now. Although I probably should have hit with power. Evic, you should feel threatened. Alright. Now... let's just attack. Minions, huh? That's annoying. But dealable. That was supposed to be a parry. Okay. It's fine. Q on that one. Damn. Damn. That's annoying. Okay. 1, 2. Take that one out. That's annoying. That's also annoying, because I'm hitting the buttons. Alright. I knew... Can I skip? Can I skip? Can I skip the cutscene? I've seen the cutscene. I really wish the cutscene was skippable. Yes, I know how shields work. Okay. Skills. Powerful. Skills. Ice Lance. Nice. Alright. Alright, now you're just going to do a regular attack. Then you're going to do that one. One, two, back. Nothing there. Let's go for her. And then I should save my Thunderfall and attack. Let's attack that one. Parry. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I really didn't like that. Boom. That's one down. Let's overcharge on that one. Damn, if I had that... Okay. It's fine. Oh, I thought I had parried that. But that's fine. We're no longer powerful, but again, that is okay. because of this. Nice. I'm glad I got it on the second one because I didn't want to have to sit through. I didn't want to have to sit through that cutscene again. Nice. Healing tints also remove all status effects from the target. Cool. And that thing falls. Didn't that thing come from the tree though? Oh, and that's without her having the better weapon too. Oops. Alright, she's coming with us. Sorry, one moment. Find your way through Spring Meadows. Oh, I see. Okay. You thought you thought I wasn't gonna explore where we came from, didn't you? That's interesting. So, I grab that. Ooh, another Picto. Gain powerful for one turn. That's actually not bad. Alright, where does this go? I feel like this goes to where we just had the fight. And it looks like I was potentially right. No, I was right. I was 100% right. Cool. Let's rest. We can upgrade attributes. Nice. Specifically for her. Nice. We can learn skills too. For her. Nice. Alright, now we need to figure out if we want to go with high fire damage, higher earth damage. Deals extreme damage to all enemies. 8 hits. Each hit deals more damage in a random element. Can only be cast with one of those 4. Okay. Oh, with one of all 4. Oops. That's interesting. Okay. Ooh. I saw it. I see it. I see you. I see you. Alright, there's another way. There's another way. Because there was another way down. I remembered. I remember. I saw it. And this gives me access to the thing. See, I'm not an idiot. Another Lumina point. Okay. I don't even know how to consume those things. I just know that I have them. Right, and now we cross the bridge. Well, that's interesting. Into the next level. Yeah, that flickering has to be a result of my refresh rate. Because my FPS just jumped to 400 and the flickering disappeared on my end. Which means it's a monitor thing. Wow. Long loading times. There we go. Ooh, something weird is going on. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Something's happened. Ooh. Something's going on. One moment. I'm trying to figure this out. There we go. What is going on? Um, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't understand how to fix this. I have it fixed. Hold on. Okay, that didn't do anything. What is going on here? Why is it in portrait mode when I have it on this monitor, but when I move it to that monitor, right? It stays in portrait mode, but it moves to a different monitor. Because that monitor is in portrait mode. But it shouldn't be over here. It should be on the other monitor. I don't get it. Alright, what happens if I do this? Apply. Full screen. It's black. And now it's... Okay. Now it's over here. Now everything can be seen. Everything is proper. Cool. I have 47 frames here, and I don't understand why. North is that way. To the weird corals. I'm assuming this is the corals. I could be wrong. So I'm just going to continue going roughly north. I'm not allowed to jump. So, oh. Okay, since I'm not allowed to jump, this is strange. I'll be entirely honest with you. Being put in this far out third-person perspective at this moment, it's very strange. Well, and why did it tell me to go there? Because that's north. That is not north. Okay. There we go. See, I thought I got that parry window down. Nice. Let us continue. I mean, there are some... Those look like corals, right? But that's not north. That is... from the continent. Press G to camp. Okay. I understand. Whatever I did fixed the flickering. I'm no longer flickering. I don't know what exactly I did, but I did do something. I don't remember what I did, I should say, but I did do something. He looked a lot like you, bud. He could have been your father, for being entirely honest. He's what, 60, 70? And if he didn't Gamage, then he could easily be your dad. This is where he says, I don't know. I wish things resolved amicably like that. Right, there's something I need to mess around with in the settings, so I apologize for this, guys. There is a specific setting where, at least I think there is. Where is it? It's not that one. Film grain is fine. Just the screen, vignette's fine. I'm looking for the one that says, hey, we're gonna do some stuff. I guess it's not there. I thought there was a graphical thing where it tries to focus on stuff. Hold on, before I do this. Camp. In camps, you can rest and converse with your party members. To leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. That bonfire. Okay. I'm assuming we get many, many party members. Because this is a spot for a party member. This is a spot for a party member. This is a spot for a party member. So we're looking at 3, maybe 4. Maybe 5 members on top of Lune. I can't see anything. It is so dark. I might even just turn off my light so I can see a little better. I'm not on an OLED either. This is an LCD for me. This is where I came in, so that's not a part for a party member. This is another one, so that's 6, 7. 7 of them. 7 party members, maybe. His eyes are glowing evilly. So, do you think that Sophie was setting up a love interest between these two? There we go. We have all of our stuff ready to go. We've rested. Okay. Write in the journal. Gustav finds a spot where you can be alone. Spend some time writing in the journal. He writes about how dangerous the Nevrons are, but how beautiful the continent is. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote. Gustav heads back. Remember the current objective. Find Maelle and search for a path through flying waters. Sleep. Oh, I didn't realize. Told you, I do not like the way this works. Is this something I can... Oh. I don't like this camera. I don't feel like I'm actually playing the game. And also, what's gained by having us move this way? You know? I mean, I'm not sure what we gained between that other than the cutscene, but we could have just had the cutscene to bridge us over. We did have one fight. But other than that, I don't understand the purpose of that hub. There's a cutscene. Uh, okay. Now I'm just going to make sure that I'm not missing anything, because sometimes devs like to hide things. You know, they set you on in a specific direction, and then I mean, this is beautiful. But they set you in a specific direction. They don't expect you to, or they expect you not to explore to see if they've left any goodies. We've already found quite a few goodies just from doing this little minor exploration. So, you know, gotta make sure. As I said before, is this an enemy type? I'm gonna act as though it is. Paint cages contain rare loot. To unlock the cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Well, what does a lock look like? Does a lock look like this? Nope. More chroma. Oh. 1, 2. And then the third one is somewhere. Likely somewhere in sight. Nice. Another chroma elixir shard. Or a chroma elixir, I should say. Onward. Yeah, it looks like a werewolf. I mean, sure, let's fight it. Alright. Skills. Before I do that, let me just do that. Okay. There we go. I was trying to parry, but that's fine. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That was interesting. I wasn't too worried. It was gonna die anyway. I just wanted to kill it in style. Let me give her another Picto. I feel like she could use that one. There. An SOS shell. And then he can probably use empowering attack, which gives him powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Very good. That was an interesting fight, I must say. I should have, but I was not expecting anime teleportation attacks. You know? Well, the light's heading in one direction, so naturally I have to explore the opposite. There we go. First strike gives me that. Actually, before I do that, okay, in the head was a better place to shoot it, but that's okay. And she gets that, which means she can use Ice Lance on one of them. Like that. Parry. Alright. Parry. Double parry. Counter. Nice. Now, we should be able to take the one guy down relatively easily. Just like that. And then she can immolate Mr. Man over there. I parried too early. Okay. Why not overcharge? All right. Now, I feel like we could probably do with that. Probably. I have a feeling we're coming upon another lag because this game is somewhat okay liberal about the usage of those. I have a feeling just check something. All right. Oh wait, no, they're flying entities, so yeah, I know. I figured as soon as they were mines. Damn. Hopefully we're fast enough. Okay. That's just mean, guys. I mean, really. I do need to figure out how to upgrade my weapons. Fine. Now that I know how to deal with these things. Oh, great. Nice. So now you've got to ask the question about the world building again. How? 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 Because clearly this is like dystopian future France. I heard it. Because of the you could tell because of the Eiffel Tower or the Tour Eiffel. Tour Eiffel. So this is a version of Earth. A hut. A hut. A hut. That's the hut. Okay. It's also a flag, so I'm not gonna go to the flag, or I'm not gonna go to the hut quite yet. I'm gonna rest. Give us all our stuff. Upgrade the attributes, because I've got 6 points. So. Okay. Upgrade that. She's got 6 points as well. Nice. Learn some skills. He can learn from fire. Deals medium single damage target, 3 hits, and then heals self by 12. Ooh, that's nice. And then she can do deals low single target ice damage, 2 hits, gains 4 AP if target is burning. Ooh, and it consumes earth. If it consumes earth, you get to play a second turn. That's nice. Which means that the meta for her build, right, would be to attack with the ice lance. Then you use the fire there to consume the thing, which will apply the burn, right? Then once the burn is applied, you deal that. You deal Earth Rising, right? Then after that, you deal that. Potentially. Okay. Nice. All right. We're all rested up. We're ready for a fight if we need to be. Here's a hut. Probably from an earlier expedition. One that never returned. You didn't knock, you just opened. Unless I'm forgetting the message. You're supposed to knock. Oh, and there's old man Gustav. That's Art Deco. This doesn't look French. This looks American. Only it's not strictly Art Deco. The geometric shapes, that's Art Deco there in the walls, but these sconces, that's something else. That's almost Greek, but it's not Greek because those round bits. What's going on there? All right. Locked. Locked. Listen, I wouldn't be a true gamer if I didn't check these, alright? Locked. How interesting. Ooh. Well, there's Maelle. We're not doing that yet. Unless that's not Maelle. We're going to continue exploring before we enter that room. We're going to continue exploring before we enter that room. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm willing to bet that this one up here is locked as well. Yes. Okay. And there's one all the way down here before we go in to talk to her. And now I can talk to her. She could be entranced slightly. She's not. Well, that's something interesting. Hello again, Withers. Goodbye, Withers. You're less talkative this time. Just saying something. Because you were not really all that talkative before when we met. I guess I'm playing as her now. Nope. Alright, it is way too dark. Hold on. I can't see a goddamn thing. Raising will result in brightening the darkening the midtones. Adjust the difference between bright and dark areas in the game. Result in brightening or darkening the entire image. I need to raise this just a touch. Yeah. That's not much better. Oh. I mean, I know I said a touch, but like, come on, guys. That's a little better. I didn't see that. Because I'm trying to keep from like destroying the color balance of the game, but it's just so dark in some places, you know? Alright, so where are we going from here? Down here? I totally should have explored this before I picked up Maelle. But it's okay. We're here now. She's too young to know that it's wrong to jump over things or the dining table. Okay. So now what do we do? He didn't have the rhythm that Sophie had. Oh, there you are, Withers. Nice to meet you. Again. Just make sure that everyone's good. Everyone is good. All of our stuff is good. Why? Okay, there we go. The curator. Oh, we're going into a fight. Okay. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be dodged or parried, and we're adding a new mechanic. Press the jump button. After jump, you can trigger it to counterattack. Like that. Apply powerful to everyone. Make him slow. Now what skills does she have? Maelle's skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive deals more damage but takes increased damage. Virtuous deals a lot more damage. With seemingly no downsides, which means we should stay in the virtuous stance, right? Switching to a new stance also provides Maelle with 1 AP. Okay. Maelle's starting skills are offensive, switch, spark, and perce. Offensive switch switches Maelle to offensive, naturally. Spark in the other, switch her to defense. Use offensive to switch to offensive stance. Okay. But this also deals low single target damage and applies defenseless for 3 turns. And Curator attacks again. whatever reason, I read that and I was like, oh, I have to shake my mouse. That's not what it wants. Okay. Guess we're just doing a round of regular attacks. When Maelle is in offensive stance, she deals more damage, but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Maelle will revert to stanceless. I don't know how to tell if she's stanceless. Unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast the skill that switches Maelle to defenseless. Or defensive, not defenseless. Which means, in offensive, Spark has additional effects. It applies more burn stacks to its target, increasing the burn damage it receives. After casting Spark, Maelle will switch to defensive stance. Interesting. Use Spark to benefit from its offensive stance attacks. Or effects. Curator attacks. And he hits with an overcharge. Nice. That's one thing I wish carried over with Baldur's Gate, is that Maelle levels to the part that the rest of the party is. He respects our characters for gold. I've not played this game before. Who? It is very strange, jumping between 30 and 60 frames, because they both look smooth, but one is just smoother than the other, you know? It's weird. Gestural merchants travel across the world, offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for money. However, the most powerful item is reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. And how do we do that? Do I just walk up and say, I'd like to travel, I'd like to challenge you to a duel? Let's take a look. Fight the merchant. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I was about to back out and just attack, you know. Oh, geez. Nice. I was not expecting to actually do that. Let us continue. Cool. Let's take a look. An exposing attack. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. That's nice. Can be... okay. Let's grab that. We've got plenty. You know? Bye. I like running as Gustav. Just makes it feel more like I'm playing, you know? Just a little bit. Mainly because he's a person that we started with. Alright. I can give 3 points. So 1, 2, and then 3. Then she gets 3 points as well. So 1, 2, 3. Learn those skills. Just you, though. Well, you can't learn any skills. You only have the one. He has the one, can't do anything. She has 3 points. Which means, alright, deals low single target fire damage. 1 hit, target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Grab that one. That's a good one to have as well. Deals low, switches to virtuous stance if target is burning specifically. Okay, cool. There's a light over here. That's where we came. That's not where we came from. Because I had to cross the area to get to the flag. Us? Sure. Yeah, I see that. No. I we're playing Expedition 33, not Subnautica. What is a Leviathan doing here? And also, why are there Nevrons just kind of hanging around? Are they going to attack us? It doesn't seem like it. They seem a bit preoccupied with the anchor, so I'm just... and they're not guarding anything that I want, so I'm just gonna leave them be. Screw you, bud. Well, how are you still alive? Let's see what skill we have. Um, Low physical damage applies defenseless when hit. Low fire damage. Sure, let's do that one. Ooh, and she gets a special weapon as well. Well, you get to change. The other weapons are level 2s. Looks like that guy's coming towards us. Ah, screw it. If we end up in a fight with him, we end up in a fight with him. I'm curious what's around here. I say that as if I don't actively attack him. Oh. Awesome. I was about to say, awesome, that thing's taking burn damage. And then it died. Alright, what's over here? I knew something would be over here. Whoa. Where are we headed? I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay, well, it's a Picto. So at least there's that. And he's alive! I thought he was dead. I was actually nearly certain he was dead. Okay, can't get there yet. That's okay. We will figure it out eventually. Alright. And there are those two that aren't doing anything, so we're not going to bother them. And we're going to head this way, which is the implied route. That looks like a boss fight. Not go. Oh no. Excuse me. Oof. That was close. Expedition 68. Alright. He has 2, but he needs 6 or 10 to unlock. She can unlock a new skill. So we're going to do that. It applies shell. So this should be one of the first ones we do. I don't understand how this works. Anyway. So she's got 3 more. She can do there. 1, 2, 3. Upgrade those attributes. She can upgrade. Oh, she has so many points to upgrade. Alright, hold on. There we go. There we go. So either I can deal medium single target earth damage in 2 hits, and can break, or can deal medium fire damage to all enemies in 1 hit. I'm going to be honest, that seems like a better deal for me. Okay. Well, let's rest, just in case. Just in case. Because Maelle took a bit of damage somewhere. Oh, that's the other thing we can do. She can take that one. She can take... sure. She can take that. And she can take that. That's fine. Okay. Onward and forward, as they say. Let me just grab one of these. I think it's upset about us stealing from it. Okay, then. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I understand now. Come on, work with me. Hold on. She has a better... Luna has a better way of doing this. By that I mean she has a better shot. There we go. Powerless is a debuff that... Oh, debuff. Jesus Christ. A debuff that reduces character's damage by 20%. Cool. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. En garde. Monsieur? Hmm. Alright. Next thing he has to do is he has to attack regularly because he can't do anything otherwise. Alright, skills. And then we're going to... We're going to hit Spark. Now. That's how that works. Okay. Since that thing's going to burn on its own. Might as well, you know? No reason not to. Next time we get to camp, we're gonna check out how to do some stuff. That looks like the way. You know, not the not way. Which means we should probably go the not way. Unless that's the not way. Or unless that's the way. I can't tell. So we're gonna see. We're gonna find out soon enough. Oh, great. I'm gonna take a look at what my skills cost. Derangement. Degagement. Target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Swift stride. Low physical damage. Switches to virtuous if... Okay. So we're going to put guard... let's not do that quite yet. Hold on. Hold on. So guard up is 3, which means I have space to do that. And then we do that. Reduces damage by 20%. Reduces damage received by 20%. Cool. Hold on. Alright, so powerful applies powerful, gives that many charges. That's fine. Hold on. Let me just double check real quick. Okay. We're going to apply powerful to everyone as well. And then with her, she should have low lightning, damage 3 hits. She doesn't have Thunderfall quite yet. But let's do that. Why not? Okay, that's a little annoying. But I'm not worried. Low fire damage, target becomes weak to fire for 2 turns. Low physical damage, switches if target is burning. That's fine. I guess we're going to go with Spark. But let's apply it to that one. Alright. Since there are 2 lightning damage, since there are 2 lightning out, right? Earth Rising deals damage to all enemies with 1 hit, consumes the lightning 4 increased, which means we are going to go with that one. Actually, hold on. Hold on. There's one more. Low lightning damage and applies spark. I just want to see what this looks like. Looks like that. Nice. Let us continue. Okay. So that's the not way, which means this is the way. I do not like sounds coming from over there. So we are not going to go over there. Hmm. Interesting. New Nevrons, huh? Yeah, looks like we're gearing up for another potential boss battle. Jesus Christ, what is that? Uh-huh. Don't have to tell me. Bye. Secret tunnel. Secret. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not testing my luck on that one. Are you kidding? Okay, hold on. I think we're supposed to watch where that jumped. There we go. Oh. Alright. What can she learn? Or is it just saying that she has a point? Okay. 3 points available. So, 1, 2, 3. Upgrade those attributes. 3 points available. So, 1, 2, 3. Alright. I think that's going to do it for this episode. That's a nice one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.